Greetings, fellow chefs and cooks. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Going Medieval, episode 28, New Route Cellar. Yeah, I have a hard time imagining, like, someone seeing this mountain that we have and going, yeah, that's an easy target. Let's fight the mountain. Dude, really? I'll take that. Seems like a really stupid idea for 100. Thanks. This game's really cool. Yeah, it is a lot of fun. I mean, it's definitely one of those games where, like, you have to come up with your own fun. So if you're not very creative, the game's not going to tell you what to do. It's very sandbox. That doesn't bother me at all. I have you guys too, right? Proposing your own goals and all that. Makes it really, really easy. But it's funny, because some people... I've definitely seen comments of some people going, oh, I hate it because I can't figure out what to do. And then some people are like, oh man, it's amazing. I can just build whatever I want. And everything in between. So with these ripe... we should start, yep, I was about to say we should start to see red currants being sown over here, and that's the case. Brilliant. I don't like that some of these were mangled. Oh no, the mangling was probably the stone and ores from below. That's fine. Mangle away down here. Do I get attacked by things? Man, you must have just arrived, because I literally just killed a bunch of people that came to attack me. So the answer is yes, you get attacked by stuff. I'm now having to deal with 10 corpses of things that came to murder me. Ah, yes. Lovely murder. So welcome to the stream. And you just missed the action. It would be nice to have quests, I agree. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of features in this that would be nice if, like... Well, let me rephrase. I completely understand that this game wants to differentiate itself from RimWorld, right? Like, there is not a reason to be a RimWorld clone, because if you're just a RimWorld clone... your game is just not going to get the attention. You know, don't clone a formula that is already working better elsewhere, right? So my point being, like, I don't necessarily want the developers to do just like, oh, everything the RimWorld has we'll add, because that's not going to be good for their game's longevity. But with that said, yeah, there's a lot of features in RimWorld that would be really nice to have here, like questing. You know, to make it a slightly less sandbox, I suppose, despite the fact that I really enjoy the sandbox elements. But definitely also feel like they just need to do their own thing. Right. They need to make the best out of the verticality of their game. Meaning that make the Z levels as interesting as possible, so that because the Z levels are what's unique about this game. Because almost every other game that I've ever played that has 3D voxel Z levels have some really critical problems. A lot of those 3D voxel Z level builders, colony builders, suffer from some seriously bad pathing issues as they get deep into the game. Like Stonehearth, for instance, comes to mind, because it's similar to this, a little bit more cartoony. The game falls apart completely once you have an even decently complex settlement, because of, like, pathing errors and just it just becomes a mess. And almost every other 3D builder like that is like that. Like, the other one that I've played recently would be Stranded Alien Dawn. And Stranded Alien Dawn, I want to like Stranded Alien Dawn. I don't think it's a bad game, but its gameplay loop is very boring to me. It's Stranded Alien Dawn is barely more than a wave survival game in its current state, despite the fact that it has tons of stuff in the game. There is very little creativity in it. It's super shallow. Yeah. It has tons of features. It's like, oh, we have like 15 different armors and 10 different guns. But at the end of the day, it's like, what do you do in the game? Oh, you kill bugs as a wave survival, right? There's barely an I don't know. I just can't get into it like I can get into RimWorld, despite the fact that it on its face seems like a RimWorld clone or something, like a 3. It's Stranded Alien Dawn feels a lot like this game. It's just, for me, it's just super boring for some reason. And, you know, it's hard to put my finger on exactly why, but that much I can tell you. So my point is, like, the best thing that the developers could do for this game is to make it as unique as possible and unlike all the other games that are just like this on the market, so that it stands out better. Because I want it to succeed. I mean, honestly, I want all games to succeed because it gives us, as consumers, more options as to what to play. I have checked out Songs of Six. When it came out, one of my friends, Trustin, was playing it, and I didn't want to overshadow his content, because he was playing Keeper RL and Songs of Six a lot as a content creator. So I sort of intentionally never touched it, so that it wasn't like I was trying to steal thunder. He has a different day job now. So, yeah, that's a game that, if you'd like, you can hop on my Discord server and propose it for me to play. I have a suggestion box open for games to play for the next 8 days or so. That would be socials. There you go. But Songs of Six is what? There was one other game very much like Songs of Six, and I get the two confused. So I'm not going to go Googling now, but that's more of like that's not a settlement builder so much as like an empire builder. But lo-fi, low graphics. Not that that's a problem for me, it isn't. Alright, so the cellar's almost done. There's only a tiny bit of more excavations to do. I was planning on moving these ores up. I know how I was like, alright, I don't want to have to move ores twice. But I realize we're going to want more red currants, because red currant wine is good. My people like it, so I'm having them prioritize expanding the farms just a little bit more, so I get some more red currant farms, because this is not a large swath of farmland. Plus, it looks dope when it's done. Tiered farms. It actually kind of looks cool with the ores, because it looks like something. It's not a bare farm or a bare mountain. It looks like busy or whatever. I don't know. Almost done. Cannot wait. Imagine trying to mine in plate armor. It's probably pretty impossible. Thor's hammer. Alright, we're getting thunder. Thor's mad. They look like fall bushes? Yeah, they kind of do. That's more or less what I was alluding to. It looks intentional or something. Even though it really is just the amount of junk that I have, I don't know where to put it. Did you just get hit by lightning? No, you just got upset by something. You're slightly hungry. Oh, I have no sympathy for my poor colonists. I know that you can plant, I'm pretty sure you can plant the currants on bushes on, oh no, that's a stockpile. Because I'm pretty sure most trees can go on rocky soil. Oh god, what am I doing? Oh no, maybe not. What soil is this? No, that's actual real soil. Never mind. I take it back. Some things can go on rocky soil. I just don't know the definitions of all that can and can't. So we'll get that replaced. The floor is going in now. And then I'm probably just going to replicate more or less the design I had going on over there on the other one. It looks like we're getting a lot of currents too. So once I have this soil replaced with red currant, I'll start creating wine again. So down here, we're gonna want shelves. That's probably a bad pattern. Let me cancel those. What is that? Oh, that's like dirt being moved. I'm sure this is not the most efficient use of space, but whatever. It's fine. Certainly more space than we had before. Looks like I have some more research points, so there we go again. And I did want to like try to do some silvering. Where do we silver things? Is that a blacksmith? Yeah. So I'm going to make a wall mirror, which is made out of silver ingots. I'm just going to make one as an experiment to see if it like helps the bedrooms, and then if it does, I can make more for everyone that wants one. Oh, I will need to cut down a whole lot of trees for the shelving, because I think we're out of wood. There is steel armor somewhere in the base, yeah. I'll compare and contrast. So, Rager. Armor rating for a good great helm made of silver is 37.8, let's call it. It's male. Where's the steel one? Alright, so here's the steel. No, this is made of iron. So this is 16%. So iron is completely. That's also iron. I don't know where the steel one went. I might have made an error of where I put the bees also. Possibly the steel one was such bad quality that they melted it down. Sujuka, thank you for the resub. Because yeah, that's iron. I don't see steel anywhere. The other plate armor. Oh. It's this, but it's sturdy quality. I think this was probably made by me. No, it's pretty damaged. So I don't think it was made by me. Because, you know, to compare them apples to apples, rather than apples to oranges, they have to be of the same quality. So I would need good quality steel plate armor to see if it's better. Oh, and yeah, let's get rid of some of these corpses, huh? I totally forgot that I had a lot of dead people out there. Y'all are all about the booze, so distilling we go. I believe that unlocks, like, alcohol, medicinal alcohol for the nicest medical kits. So we have a spirits distillery and a brewing station, and completely no wood to build either. For now, these shelves I'm not going to have storage on. I want to figure out the priority for storage later. But it's pretty cold in there, even without ice. It's 36 Fahrenheit, which is just above freezing. That's like colder than a refrigerator. And even without ice, it's only 1 degree Fahrenheit warmer than the cellar that actually has ice, so pretty chill. Forest bandits here chasing Theodric. I think we're already hostile with the forest bandits, so do we help Theo? Yes or no? And I'll take a look at what Theo looks like. But 1 minute to vote on that. So Theo is a good botanist, good animal handler, completely horrible marksman with 4 perks. He's 49 years old. He's a caring farmer. Oh, Yoda's whimpering for Theo. That's okay. Theo will be all right. We'll save him. All right. I don't even know why I poll for these, honestly. You guys want more people. So, instead of polling, I'll put a raffle timer up. Theo is coming to join us. All right, you get in here. We have a day in 5 hours and before they show up. And he has a chest wound and a mild concussion. They were not nice to you at all. Good luck in the raffle, by the way. Having another grower is very nice. And animal tender, too. So, complete thumbs up. Because we need to cut down trees and all that, so works for me. Don't bother cooking. Don't bother crafting, or don't bother smithing, carpentry. No tailor, no research, no art. Done. We're also going to need a bed for him. And at this point, we're in the summer, so I'm just going to turn all of the braziers off. I probably don't need them. What's the lowest Z level? 0? Or 1? Goes to 1 to 16. No, there's no magma. I don't think any medieval person ever dug the magma in the history of humanity. Surely they found lava as volcanoes, but us humans, yeah, we've never gone to the mantle. Ever. Oh my god. I have 1,000 silver ingots. That's where all my copper's going, or all my coal's going. Dear lord. Yeah, there's no magma. It wouldn't even... I mean, there's nothing to even do with it in this game. It's not the type of game that it would make sense to have, I don't think. So Theodric, you need a bow? So let's see if we can whip one up. I know you're like a horrible marksman, but that doesn't mean you get to be off the hook. I'll try to make 2 bows. I would really like for them to finish harvesting these red currants so that I could move them. They're in the way. But the expanded farm is now done with all the extra red currants. Good, good, good. And we got a woodcutter. We got Tralla out here chopping trees down for the shelving. For the cellar. We don't yet have that bed. And we're just waiting on wood. Same with the brazier. Oh no, here's the scumdog to make the bed now. Spare room awful. Why is it awful? Modest. Okay, it updated. Did we make the mirror? We did. So there's a fancy mirror somewhere. Oh god, bees. So loud. Oh, there is already a bow. Probably that we looted from an enemy. Metal trap, metal trap. Components. Trap, trap, trap. Wall mirror. Install. Let's put it in Princess's room. And there's a bit. Hope you're not a vampire. You are the new person. Just don't go around sucking blood. It's my only requirement. See, I know that reference. You wouldn't think I knew it, but I know it. The search party arrives in 12 hours. Oh, you know, I don't know why I've been doing it like this, but like, we definitely should not be eating in the kitchen. I can't believe I have left that there for this long, avoiding use of the Great Hall. On a scale of 1 to stupid, that's pretty stupid. Build a Great Hall and then don't use the Great Hall. Jesus. Every time someone comes out here to the waste pile, I'm like hopeful that they're coming to harvest red currants, and then they don't. And that makes me sad. I think because they're all out here cutting down trees. Maybe. That'd be one nice thing for them to add, is a way for you, other than tree farming, because if you farm trees, you'll only cut down mature ones. But for there to be a selection where you just cut down mature trees with the axe tool, because as it is now, you cut down everything, regardless of its age. And it'd be really nice if you could filter out mature and dead trees to be cut instead. Because mature and dead trees... Well, mature trees give you the most wood, and then dead trees are not worth anything, so you might as well cut them down. They're not harvesting the rye? The barley, you mean? Yeah. I think they're just booked up. Because... gardening... I'll take GMT off of construction. That should help. Oh, they're already using it. Don't. Well, I guess we can start to set it up. So what I want in here is going to be cabbage. We'll actually do it sorted, so it looks organized. So the first shelf will be cabbage and cabbage only. The second shelves will be carrots. Actually, I might want to do it like this. This will be carrot shelf. Renaming it here is kind of pointless, because I would need to copy and paste it. So carrots. And then this is cabbage shelf. So it will look nice if it's sorted like that. Come on, farmers. Yeah, the farmers are working. They're just on other tasks. So it's good that we got another farmer in. So the first 4 shelves are going to be for the materials that we use most for meals. So we have cabbage, carrots, beets, and meat. And then the back ones can be like seeds and other stuff. Did you walk away 80% done? Yes, you did. Okay, cool. Okay, we are not going to surrender our people. Oh, there's a bear up there. Maybe the bear will go eat them. So we have an incursion. They're a bunch of meleeers, so they're pretty screwed. Honestly. They're pretty screwed. Our base is not easy to take down with a bunch of They also might walk in to our, like, trap hallway from, giving us, like, really easy line-of-sight access. Maybe. Because they're going to come down here and then, like, walk from here over. So if I stand here on the terraced farms, I think we get to shoot them really, really early. And I'm not even going to tell Rager to do anything. Just continue doing what he's doing. The only downside to this raid is we're going to have, like, a lot of corpses to deal with, and I'm not even done dealing with the last... No, I guess the last corpse is, like, rotted or whatever. I'm trying to aim at those without armor, because they're going to be easiest to kill. Because I just want them to leave, you know, I don't really care about what they're wearing or whatever. What I can do is snoop to see... Oh, they have something different. Savage plate armor. It's not as good as the plate armor we have. Hey, it's Dwight. Sorry, Dwight, you get to die. Wolf. Well, that was pretty effective. Well, let's focus on those not going through the traps. Rager. Stay right there. In fact, there's lots of hit points on that door. So I'll just stand my ground and taunt them even more. I'm surprised they haven't left yet. Alright, Rager, it might be time to get back inside. These guys don't know when they're beat, but I don't really want you going out there to... There we go. Wow! A lot of friendships made in that battle. We battled together. Dizzy, V-Dub, GMT, Dizzy, yada 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 yada. 11 of them died. No one was hurt. And Trala killed the most. Well, well done, everyone. Now we have the daunting task of cleaning up their stupid corpses. Because that's another thing that I wish this game had an easier method of dealing with. Is like, alright, we won! Now there's a mountain of corpses and, oh my god, the labor. The labor. Because, yeah, it's a lot. Where are you going? Oh, you're cutting down trees. Well, the other thing is, like, I'm nearly out of time. So I just want to wrap up this shelf here. I'm gonna like speed run it here, trying to get things sorted. So it looks like we're putting barley and cheese on these. I'm not gonna sort the ones back here. I'm just gonna allow whatever on them to be on them. Would be nice to have a corpse stockpile. It'd be nice to just have a pit that you could dig into the ground and just, like, huck bodies in. I know that sounds horrible, but, like, what else are we going to do with the volume of corpses that we end up having to deal with? Alright, vampire. What were your traits? Oh, also a drunk, congenial, robust, and chilly. And then your skills, your marksmanship skills are horrible. Your melee skills are a little bit better, but Rager doesn't need help. I'm going to have you process some of the corpses because you're in a good mood, as is Trala. I think Trala is bloodlust and likes to... No, Trala's not bloodlust. Is ruthless, but is in a good mood. Yeah, corpses can go in stockpiles. They just don't, like... They're ugly and they don't rot fast enough, in my opinion, for that to be, like, a thing to do. You could put them in a big pit. It's just there's such a morale penalty for having a bunch of corpses that it's that I wish there was just a more effective way of dealing with that. Which they're currently not. Let's see if we can't finish up this little cellar. Moods should be improving, though, now that I got rid of that table in the kitchen where people actually use the Great Hall to eat. And there will be a big, ate at the Great Hall, slept in quarters, very comfortable, pleasant surroundings. There's a lot of mood benefits now that I'm not, like, sabotaging my own efforts. So good job, me. Also, Princess, your bedroom is still modest, but the wealth definitely went up as a result of that mirror. That mirror helped. Just didn't move the needle very far. Still good. Good to know, good to see. So with all seeds being allowed down there, we can get rid of this stockpile in the infirmary with tree seeds. I haven't decided where to put the apple seeds yet. Like, that would be a separate goal to plant apple trees. I think it could be cool to put apple trees in the top, where the animals are, because animals could eat apples, or I don't think they would eat them like they wouldn't graze on the apple trees, so it's a pretty smart place to do it. Instead, just have apple trees where the barn is. But let's go ahead and wrap up everything that we're currently working on. Oh, the other thing I don't have is a shelf for just like meals. Ooh, blooded crops. That's not good. That's not good at all. Jobs. So the only ones that have cut plants 2 is Rhadamant, GMT, and Trolla. But because of the blight, everyone's going to have cut plants as the highest priority for now. Oh man, I can barely tell these things are blighted. Go! Cut quick before it spreads. We only just recovered our farm. Oh, Jesus. Well, rip my cabbage seeds. So glad I have a dedicated new farm for them, and that is getting blighted. Oh, up top 2. Oh, man. Alright, it's just those 3. And then we'll be good. Nope, 4. Spoke too soon. Okay. Blight's been taken care of. Annoying, but could be worse. The cellar is working as intended and definitely helping to keep our food from rot, because we do have some veg rot out here in the waste pile. It has since completely rotted, but it's also allowing us to put cheeses and seeds and meals and milk, barley, all that good stuff in there. So good. The food cellar is done. Work priorities back to normal. Thank you for the reminder. And then the last thing I wanted to do before wrapping up the stream is to just harvest these berry bushes and complete the wall. Complete the... because it looks weird leaving it the way I left it. So as soon as one of the farmers is awake, I'm just going to force them. I'm going to micromanage it. Don't forget to make a spot for ice. Yeah, I will make a spot for ice. I just don't have the ice right now. Ideally... Oh, no, that's not true. Ice for food. Okay, so let's put a little stockpile here. I'll put it back there. Ice for food. And then copy. Paste. And have this be high. And 2 of those blocks of ice in the old cellar will move to the new cellar. Yeah, everyone's using the Great Hall. Perfect. Perfect. Come on. Come on, farmers. I also removed... I never got around to finishing this, but I was going to put stone walls in here and slowly replace the non-stone walls on these levels with stone ones, as they will look correct. Alright, time to micromanage cutting shrubs. We need more chairs? I know, right? Well, it all depends on, like, if they all eat at the same time, but yes. You're not wrong about that. I think our red currant shortage is resolved at this point. We got plenty of red currants. Beets, 400 beets, 300 or almost 400 barley. Yeah, we went from, I wouldn't say we were lean, but like we weren't flush with crops. We had some issues, and now we're sitting like kings and queens with tiered farms and a barn up top. I would say, and the most ridiculous stockpile of silver. 1,500 silver ingots. I'm trying to get through the backlog, but my lord, this mountain is cursed with wealth. We have 50k. Like, for real. Like, how do I deal with that? I just can't. I just can't. And on that note, I think this is where I am going to leave off. Thank you for tuning in to Going Medieval, which originally streamed live on Twitch, January 16th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow survivors.